first game was released in 2006. It had the same main character, Rico Rodriguez, and it was set on an island called San Espirito. He was there to sort of overthrow a government. That's what he does, regime change. What you need to do in the game is create more chaos by blowing stuff up and by taking out these kernels and completing missions. The way that you do that is you are working with these rebel gangs or factions on the island in order to get information back about Tom Sheldon. By doing tasks for them, you open up areas of influence on the island, which allows you to do more missions and generate more chaos. And then you'll get to a point when your chaos reaches a level where you'll unlock an agency mission, which is a story mission essentially, and it will progress you through the game. The fans really love the grappling hook and the parachute, so we sort of done that in the second game, but done it over the top. The grapples are great. You can pretty much grapple to anything, but you can grapple any two objects together too. You can grapple people to like a car that's passing by and they get dragged off, or even like a jumbo jet that's going by, it's taking off, grapple them to that and you can see them flying into the distance. Another favorite is grappling to actual cars, to helicopters, and you can fly around with it, use it as a wrecking ball, break down statues, crush people, and then like swing it and let go of the grapple so it flies and can take out like a gas station or something like that. The grapple will reel you into any object. You can open your parachute at the same time, and by doing that you can sort of glide around the environment and keep on grappling the ground in front of you, and by doing that you'll slingshot around, remain up in the air, and you can shoot from that position. You can then grapple to a vehicle and hijack that, and that can include like a helicopter that's flying by. Grapple to the helicopter, take out the passengers, get inside, blow some stuff up, ditch the helicopter, skydive down, get into a boat, go along, take some stuff out, ramp the boat, parachute out, hijack a vehicle. There's endless possibilities. The world's the same size as the first game, which is 400 square miles, but it's a lot more varied, and there's a lot more mountain peaks and really tall buildings, like these key locations which are beautiful and tall and make use of that grappling hook and the parachute. It's also a lot more populated than the first game. You've got over 300 settlements, you've got loads of missions all over the island, you've got other activities such as assassinating kernels on the island, taking out gas pipelines, wind turbines, statues of the dictator of the island, lots and lots to do. The combat has improved a lot from the first game. You can use a grapple for a start in the combat, so grappling people together, grappling people to floor, to canisters, throwing C4 at them while they grapple to something and blowing it up. But you can also dual wield again, any two weapons, and these can be upgraded through the black market in the game. You will collect weapon parts, vehicle parts, which you can sort of trade to upgrade your weapons. On top of that, there's also turrets, lots of different vehicles with turrets on them or weaponry on that, and you can upgrade different vehicles so they have more weaponry. The physics in this game are actually really complicated because of the grapple. Anything has collision, can be grappled to. But the physics is also on every single vehicle. They all have their own physics system. When you drive a car on ice, it's going to handle really badly. If it's raining, it's not going to handle as well. If it's in the desert, you want something like a 4x4 or a motorcycle. They're also affected by the damage which you can do to them. So if you shoot up a car, it's going to start handling badly. If you're in a chase sequence and they shoot out your back tires, you're going to start skidding when you go around corners. If you're in a chase and you shoot up a guy chasing you's front tires, they're going to flip out of control when they turn and like blow up into a tree or a house or something. The game will be released next year, 2010, on all three platforms. That's PS3, Xbox 360, and on the PC. For dates, stay tuned to the website justcause.com.